Volleyball once again, third time this week as the Hawks try to get their first ever state title victory as they take on the Harlan Cyclones. A rematch from last year's tilt that went 3-1 in favor of Harlan as they won their second Class 4A title in a row. So the two-time defending champions, the opponent here this afternoon is the Hawks, the Class 4A number 1 team at 48-2. Harlan, the number 2 team in the same class with a record of 37-5. Should be a doozy here this afternoon as the Hawks and the Cyclones will battle it out on the center court at the U.S. Cell Center downtown Cedar Rapids as a plethora of orange and black have gathered here downtown CR for the state championship match as we get ready to bring you all of the action here this afternoon. Coach Mather and the Hawks are ready to go for this one, the 6th ever state tournament appearance for his team, state title appearance for his team, as Joan Salo and Julie Vasky join me again. And what a matchup this should be here this afternoon.
Yeah, it should be a good one. Both teams are warming up very positively and very well. They're all fired up. We have a huge crowd for West Delaware here. I think that we're going to have a pretty good day.
Yeah, huge shout out to the football boys too for last night. 12-1 record, great for them.
Going there next at yesterday, a semifinal win for the West Delaware Hawks volleyball team. It ended on a bad note last night, but what a great season it was for Coach Wink and all those kids, especially the seniors. Tough one to go out on. 45-26 the final last night. Number 1 Pella took down the number 2 Hawks, but a tremendous season. They put their names on the history books of the football program even further, and what an effort it was last night. So congrats to them, and I know a good majority of them are on hand today rooting on these girls. So we'll bring you all the action coming up here. This is West Delaware State Volleyball from KMCH Sports.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. They have big town inventory with small town service. Stop and say hi. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com. That's DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
AK Sports in Manchester offers team apparel, screen printing, hunting and fishing supplies, and more. Get your game on with AK Sports, your local sporting apparel store, and more in Manchester.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Jude's Cafe in Manchester would like to congratulate the West Delaware volleyball team on a fantastic season. Jude's Cafe opens 7 days a week and serves breakfast and noon lunch. Best of luck to the West Delaware volleyball team from everyone at Jude's Cafe in Manchester. Go Hawks!
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
For over a century, Anderson has been helping families make their homes brighter, more comfortable, and more beautiful. They do it by making quality windows and doors, setting the bar high and raising it day after day, year after year, making Anderson the leader in doors and windows. Contact local vendor Delhi Lumber at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
And welcome back inside the U.S. Cell Center downtown Cedar Rapids as the West Delaware Hawks state volleyball here, the championship contest, their 6th ever championship contest. 0 for 5 is 01, 03, 04, 06, 2010. And this year is a new year, a new season. The second winningest team all time in West Delaware volleyball program hopes to become the first ever to win a state title here at 48-2. The number 1 team, the West Delaware Hawks. They come in with their glossy set record as well on the season. A set record of 109-8 for head coach Brett Mather in his 22nd year overall, his 20th year at West Delaware, a career record of 701-168, a 20th season record at WD of 671 and 141 for head coach Brett Mather. 10th trip here at the state tournament. Talked about 6 times here at the state title game. And here we are once again. Nerves, it's just the excitement getting ready for this game. When you know you're playing for the big one, some of these girls that went through this last year, a few of them have not in the roles that they are this year. So that'll be being able for them to get by that early on will be the test and something we'll keep an eye on.
A lot of that has to do with the leadership on the team, too. Those seniors coming in and showing those girls, how to keep calm and what to do to prepare for the game. They've been just a huge help, I think, for them younger girls.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Like we talked yesterday with them settling Claire down a little bit. And the nice thing about it is that those younger kids were here last year watching them, so they do know what this court looks like. That's a plus for us.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. The goal is to win the title, the first in school history in the 10th trip since 2003. As the starting lineups here for number 2 Harlan back-to-back championships in Class 4A. Last year against the Hawks, 3-1 on championship Friday. For Harlan, Sydney Craig is a sophomore defensive specialist. Jessica Duvall, a senior setter. Haley Artfeld, a middle hitter. She's a junior. Brenda Hopkins, a junior. And Jordan Mosier, a senior libero. Also in the middle will be Taylor Frederick, a senior. And Lexi Holloway, a sophomore. A 7-girl rotation for the Cyclones, 7 to 10-girl rotation for the Cyclones. I should say 9 girls for the West Delaware Hawks. As Kristen Wegman, the senior outside hitter. Mariah Kleitz, libero, the senior. Bridget Hoffman, the senior middle hitter. Haley Linus, the outside hitter, the junior. Jade Putz, the junior defensive specialist, and the senior setter, the captain, Carly Ketchum, leading the way, as always, as the Hawks and the Cyclones getting ready to battle it out for the second year in a row. The Hawks hoping that Friday the 13th is lucky. Friday the 13th here for the first ever title in the program's history. As we get set for this one here, let's take a look at the officials. John Mock is from Des Moines. Chuck Weston, a good friend of mine, long time around the area from Marion. Used to work at the Anamosa State Pen. He does a lot of track starting in the springtime where I got to know him well. Does a lot in the Delaware County area at Maquoketa Valley, to be exact. He's a great guy and a great official as well. He's on the floor for this one. Vince Workman from Cedar Falls. John Becker from Sergeant Bluff are the officials here assigned from the High School Athletic Union for this Class 4A title game. Class 5A final is in the books already today as Ankeny Centennial got another championship as they improved the record to 39-5. They took down Bettendorf, who's 35-3 to end the season in the Class 5A title. Later on today, Class 3A, West Liberty and Nevada. Class 2A, Western Christian, Sumner Fredericksburg at 4:45. Class 1A tonight at 7 o'clock, Sydney and Janesville. All right, now our focus, of course, on West Delaware and the Class 4A title as both teams are on the floor and ready for this one to get going. Few of the same names, not many. A couple of the same names from Harlan. They lost a lot to graduation last year. Jess Shaben, the number 1 threat that they lost, she led the state in kills a year ago, and she really led this Harlan team. She's playing Division I volleyball now at Iowa State.
Yeah, and Taylor, she's going to have to step up for them today. Taylor Frederick, she's their senior this year. She played well last year too, and I don't know. I don't want to say in the shadow, but now is her time to shine. So, and she did this year.
6'1" senior is Frederick, a middle hitter coming in to the tournament. She's probably leading the way in all the state. 546 kills coming in for Frederick into the state tournament.
Right.
As Harlan getting here with their win over Sioux City Bishop Hewlett yesterday. We're underway. This one a little behind the 12:15 schedule, right at 12:30, and there's a dump down and the point for Haley Linus in the middle there, just outside the bread basket, so no dinner rolls and gravy quite yet, just after lunchtime. As the kill point there, underway at 12:30 here this afternoon. And this one's popped to the back row, bumped up front. Frederick will smack it over. It's blocked. Goes to the left side, out of bounds. It'll be a point for Harlan. We're tied at 1 here early on. As now serving back right side, number 2, Brenda Hopkins, a junior for Harlan. Line drives it over, popped up by Quite up front. Back set, now a hammer down there by Bridget Hoffman.
Beautiful back set.
Hoffman with the kill point there.
The timing on that was absolutely perfect. She just throws those back row players right in their spots.
And this one's wafted over by Linus. Front set in the middle, smacked over, popped up and around. Front set. This one's hit to the back row, diving effort by Harlan. He'll tap over. Brooks plays it in the middle of the court. Ketchum is set. Going left to right there is Wegman. Count it down. And the Hawks with the 3-1 lead now early on.
Tempo is making a difference. Carly's doing a good job of mixing things up so well today already.
Yeah, she's going to have to.
There's a hit over and then a block, but out of bounds off the right hand of number 12, Jessica Duvall for Harlan. As the Hawks lead now 4-1. This one's popped up in the air. Front set, now hitting it over. The block by Hoffman, 5-1. Coach Angie Spangenberg for Harlan, her 5th year, 178 and 24, 23rd year overall, 603 and 143. The 8th appearance for Harlan. 5th straight, 2-time defending 4A champs. Smackdown by Frederick in the middle of the floor there. Nobody could get there in time. It's 5-2. Hawks have the 3-point lead.
You know, and they're gonna work on that. They're gonna get that focus on there, and they're gonna follow her on that D. I think they're gonna end up putting a pretty good block up on her.
Right corner, smacking this one over is Duvall, the senior. This one is dropped down by Frederick. White couldn't get there in time. Right at the net. Frederick just reached up and tapped it down on the top of the net.
You know, and hitting from the back row, she might want to go a little deeper with that.
And it's 5-3 now. The Hawks with the 2-point lead. Right corner, Duvall will send it over again. Popped up by Frederick. Comes back down on Harlan. They'll smack it over in the back row, but right there is Linus. Gets a paw on it. Now coming up, Wegman will tap over the net. 5-3, 2-point Hawk lead. Slam down there, but Linus pumps it over. Bumped up in the air by the libero that time, Jordan Mosier. It's hit over to the Hawks. And here is going to be a bump and out of bounds off the hands of Haley Linus. And it's a 1-point Hawk lead, 5-4.
Good effort on both sides there.
Yeah. They're going to have to the back row's going to have to really work hard with that hitter up there.
As this one's hit awkwardly out of bounds, Hawks get the point. 6-4, pinballed around the back row, and then hit out of bounds. Hawks lead by 2.
You know, and the thing that they saw was Carly was seeing that their back row defense is all the way up to that 10-foot line, so she said Oak Deep is open.
As this one up front, back set, a hammer by Frederick on the right side this time. Linus got hands on it, but could not get a good clean handle. It goes left side out of bounds. For the Hawks, 8 seniors, 7 juniors, 1 sophomore, 1 freshman, 17 on their roster. And front set, left corner, hit too hard. They're calling for a touch. Is there a touch? No, I was going to say, I didn't see any direction change of the ball. And
you have to agree with me today because I'm really close to the net today, John. My granny glasses are going to work.
Our angle's a little blocked here with a couple of people standing in our way. I know we had that trouble last year as well.
We did.
As the front set in the middle, hammered down. Was it touched? Yes. It was touched, or was it in?
I couldn't see it. Did you see it?
Julie?
It was out, so it must have been a touch.
So a touch called.
He called for number 3, so Claire must have touched it a little bit.
7-6, the 1-point lead. As the right corner, line drive over, it's going to be out of bounds. Off the libero, the lefty, Jordan Mosier, the senior, serves it out of bounds, gives the point back to the Hawks, 8-6. And now back middle, here's Wegman. She'll line drive it over, angle it to the far side. Here's a smackdown, but a block. A nice cover by Ketchum. Bump set to Linus from Kleich. In the middle of the floor, back set. Here's a hit right to left to Ketchum. Ketchum to Kleich. From the middle, smacking it over is Wegman. Played by Harlan. Bumped up, now near out of bounds. Fredericks is going to hit it on the run. Side bump over. Back set, Ketchum. Here's a hit by Harlan. Linus, I should say. Played by Harlan. Hit over there by Lexi Holloway. And now a little dump in the middle there. Coming up is Claire Dimmer. Got it in the middle. A diving effort by Harlan. Didn't get there in time. Hawks lead by 3, 9-6.
I think they need to use that windmill a lot. That's a hard thing to block.
Yeah, that was a nice set.
And now a little dump over by Linus. Another block back over by Collier. Comes down right in front of Haley Linen, the 6-foot junior, and the Hawks have a 4-point lead, 10-6.
For a sophomore to battle like that and push that ball over against the senior, that's pretty good stuff.
Lauren Collier, one of the up-and-comers. Here's Wegman. It's going to go.
I don't know if it was out or she touched it.
Got an ace serve. Either way, the Hawks lead by 5, 11-6. Here is the score. Timeout, Harlan. We'll take a timeout. Back after this from KFC Sports.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply Free Checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services would like to congratulate the West Delaware volleyball team on their winning season. Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester, proud to support the West Delaware Hawks volleyball team and wish them continued success.
Welcome back into U.S. Health Center. All the Hawks faithful tuning in or here at the U.S. Health Center. This Class 4A final. Here's a smackdown left corner by Brenda Hopkins, the 5'7" junior outside hitter, and Harlan gets the point after the first time out of the match by the Cyclones. 11-7 Hawks with the 4-point lead. Battle #1. West Delaware #2, Harlan. This one's hit sideways out of bounds. Diving effort to Claire Dimmer again. Gets the kill point. And the Hawks lead by 5 now. 12-7. Back middle, Mariah Kleich. Hawks beat Western Dubuque in round 1. Yesterday, Lewis Central to get here. The 4A final, 6th ever in program history. Linus gets it over. It's tipped around now, bumped up, almost a lift. And now hit to the back row. Wegman, back set, Ketchum. Here's a smack over by Collier. Hit to the right side. Harlan will push it over in the form of Frederick. Getting it, nice job, Kleich behind the back bump. Now pumping it over in the same fashion as Linus. There's a smackdown. Diving effort by Ketchum. Gets a left hand on it, but not cleanly. It goes off her hand and out of bounds. 12-8, the 4-point lead. And now serving. Back right side. Ireland. This is #1. Sydney Craig, a 5'6" sophomore. Bumped around by Harlan, now tapped over. Front set, the hammer by Hoffman, goes underneath, out of bounds. 13-8, 5-point lead. Now Putz will serve right back corner. Hawks lead 13-8. To Harlan in the middle. Front set. Here is a hit, but out of bounds. A hard hit by Frederick. Out of bounds. Hawks gets another point. They lead by 6 here. They're 11 points away from taking game #1.
You know, and she's a very athletic hitter, but we should be able to put a good block up on her. Everything's high pace.
Was bumped up towards the net. Frederick with the hammer, bumped over. Nice diving dig by Clyde. Hit at the net. Lift violation called. No, 2-hit violation called on Harlan. Hawks point and the ball. They lead by 7, 15-8 now. Now right corner, puts line drives it over. Frederick pops it first. Now gets the set and hits it over. Send ball around, catching the back row, hit out of bounds off of Harlan's number 3, Jordan Mosier. Lead by 8 here, 16-8. Another timeout for Harlan. Timeout for Harlan. This is West Delaware State Volleyball from KMCH Sports.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
And a welcome back in to the U.S. South Center, downtown Cedar Rapids. Hawks lead 16-8. Front set now hit over and falls in the back row. Wegman and Foots couldn't get there in time. And the 16-9 score now. Hawks lead by 7. Serving right back corner. Brenda Hopkins. Front set, left corner, smackdown, got it in by Linus. And a 17-9 score now for the Hawks.
Absolute rifle shot. Beautiful hit.
She has really stepped up.
Yes.
And now this one's hit over to Harlan, a smack, and now a bump over by Wegman. Harlan the answer. Frederick just a little tip over. Ketchum's there to cover. Bumped up by Put. Wegman to the middle. 17-9 Hawks in game 1. This one tipped to the right corner. Diving effort right in front of Coach Mather was Ryan Quite. Couldn't get there in time. It's a 7-point lead, 17-10.
What a nice venue for the jump servers in this. They have such a nice area behind the court to jump serve.
Right back corner. Line driving it over. Now a back set. Hoffman popped up in the air by Harlan. Frederick will just push it over right into the net. And the Hawks with the 18-10 lead now. 8-point advantage for West Delaware here in game 1. This first set, 13 minutes old. And the 12:30 start time this afternoon. This one served out of bounds by Liz Kolak, the junior who came in, the defensive specialist, and the Hawks lead by 7 now, 18-11. As Frederick back middle. The West Delaware crowd, that's the noisy crowd you can hear behind us. All decked out in their black and orange. Get up. There's a save there out of bounds by Haley Arkford. Now Harlan up towards the net. Front set, the hammer. Nice job by Kleitz. What a dig.
Absolutely.
What a dig it was. Now Wegman in the back row. Frederick bumps it. Little set over. Ketchum pops it up in the air. Now Kleitz to the front of the net. Wegman to the back row. Popped up by number 3. That's Mosier. Now a little tap over by Arkford. Middle. Now here's Wegman with the set by Ketchum. Nice pinball action there by Harlan. They get it over in 3. Another front set right to left. Here's Wegman hitting it over by a violation called. 2-hit violation called on the Hawks. And it's 18-12.
That's a late call.
Yeah, it was called on the hit of Ketchum.
Yeah.
And after Wegman already hit it over the net. Here's a line drive over. Puts Digger. Little shiver to the back. Look, got it in. You betcha. Right in front of the line judge. Kissed the back right corner line. Just in front of the corner as Ketchum. Beautiful little shiver.
Yeah, she knew exactly where to push that. She's reading their defense so well today, you guys.
19-12, a 7-point lead. This one up towards the net. Front set. A hit over by Demmer. Got it right on the net. She just hit it on top of the net. It trickled over, and the Hawks get the point.
She kind of sat up there for a while. She didn't know what to think of that. Demmer didn't.
It was too easy.
Yeah.
The freshman hasn't seen an easy one like that.
Yeah, you're right.
5 points away. 8-point lead. 20-12. There's a hard hit. Ketchum getting there on a knee, but couldn't hit it high enough, and it falls down out of bounds. It's 20-13.
You know, and they're going to get hard hits like that. They're going to score some points against us. They're a very good team, but the consistency that West Delaware needs is happening right now. So hopefully it continues.
Left back corner. Mosier, the libero, smacks it over. Here's Wegman. It was blocked, tipped at the net. Here is a pass right to left. Now hit over by number 2, Hopkins. This one sliced over by Linus. Front set on top of the net. Hitting it over to Ketchum was number 6. That's Linen. Up now Harlan. Linen hits it over. Linus from a knee. Ketchum. Front set right to left. Wegman got the kill down off the hands. Off the hands of Linen as goes out of bounds. 21-13.
But that was a nice volley.
It was.
As Wegman, back middle, sends it over, and just a little shove. Wow, two-handed behind the back, toss over there by Jessica Duvall, one of the seniors for Harlan. 7 seniors, 4 juniors, 4 sophomores. 15 on the roster for Harlan, the number 2 team in Class 4A, 37-5. Dimmer with the smackdown as the libero could not handle the high heat from Jordan Mosier from the freshman Claire Dimmer, and the Hawks are 3 points away, 22-14.
Got a little connection there.
Wow.
Got a little connection.
That's going to boost the confidence.
And here is White. She'll line drive it over back row. That's just out by inches out the backside. It's 22-15, 7-point lead.
That lifted right at the end, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was right in front of us. It just kind of floated and lifted at the end. Would have been
7, you bet. 7-point lead here. Back to serve is number 1, Sydney Craig. She's one of the 4 sophomores on this Harlan team for head coach Angie Spangenberg. This one's hit over to Linus. Now Ketchum. Line drive over to Wegman. Here's a line drive over back by Frederick. Front set, bump, hit over by Collier. Bumped around now. Here's a line driver up in the air by Ketchum. Bumped by Kleitch. Hit by Linus. Was it tipped? It was out, but was there a tip?
Yes. A tip.
It sure looked like there was direction change. It went out of bounds.
Yeah.
Good call by Mr. Liston and Mr. Mock, the main 2 officials, and it's 23-15. Had to be direction change by the tip unless there's a fan blowing the ball upward. 23-15.
Would have been quite a fan.
Yeah. Here is a front set left corner. There is a hit out of bounds as Frederick gets the kill. White hit it, but too hard out of bounds. Lands right in the hands of Coach Spangenberg as the Hawks lead now by 7, 23-16, 2 points away from going up 1-0 here in the title match. Back set. Here's Hoffman with the hammer. Got it. And the Hawks are a point away from set 1 win, 24-16.
Connecting well on that. That's a perfect set. Connecting well.
And here is Linus now. Back middle. She'll angle it over. Popped up front. Front set. Little tap by Frederick. Up out of bounds. And the Hawks get the win here in game 1. 25-16. The 9-point victory in this first set of the championship match. 18 minutes it took, and the Hawks won 25-16. We will take a timeout, and we'll come back, get you ready for Game 2 action here from the Shell Center. This is West Delaware State Volleyball from KMCH Sports.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Does your athlete have knee, ankle, or muscle pain from training hard? Are you looking for a simple, quick, and safe way to relieve that pain? Long-Term Medical Supply can help with their new non-prescription TENS device. Stop by the Long-Term Medical Supply location in downtown Manchester and relieve your athlete's pain today.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrot Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrot Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrot Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family. It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Sheer Magic has 3 full-time stylists and a nail tech, plus airbrush makeup, making them your full-service salon in Manchester. Sheer Magic is accepting new clients, and walk-ins are welcome. Come into Sheer Magic today at 813 East Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-4120 to make your appointment today. Go Hawks!
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Welcome back in U.S. Health Center. Noisy environment here, as you can expect. This 4A title match. The Hawks lead it 1-0, 25-16 in game one, as it took 18 minutes. The Hawks are 2-set wins from the first ever state championship final here at the volleyball state tournament, as White now will serve it right to left. Hitting it over and down off the hands of Harlan. And the point for Kleitsch and the Hawks. So the Hawks 1-0 here. Kleitsch will send it over. And now Frederick, it's blocked. Hit back low. Up front, Hoffman with the swat over. Now Harlan able to defend it. Back row, diving effort by Wegman. They're out of bounds. Collier bumps it up. Beautiful save by her. Bumped over by Kleitsch. Back set. Here's Frederick with the hammer. Off the block of Hoffman. Out of bounds. Off of Wegman. And the Cyclones have tied it up 1-1.
Wegman made a valiant effort at that. Collier, she was over by Brett Mather without him even taking a breath to get that out ball. That was awesome.
Now this one's angled over by number 2, Brenda Hopkins. The hammer over by Hoffman. It wrinkles off the net, and Holloway there for the dig. Now bumped over by Brenda Hopkins. Back set. Here is Collier. Sends it over. Got it in. Knock it in the sideline on the near side. And the Hawks up by 2-1. Beautiful placement by the sophomore that time.
Excellent. She went right around that block. That was just a beautiful hit.
And Jade Puts now back to serve, right corner. The junior for the Hawks, one of the 7 juniors on the squad. This one, Frederick pops it over middle of the court. Front set with the windmill with authority. Bridget Hoffman. And Bridget gets the Hawks the 2-point lead, 3-1 now. Back right corner. Little lofter over by Putz. Popped up in the air by Sidney Craig. Hammered down by Frederick. Nice play by Putz with the dig. Here's Linus sending it to the far side off the set by Ketchum. Front set with the hammer. There's Frederick, but right into the net. And the Hawks get the point. 4-1, a 3-point lead. 3-point advantage. Putz line drives it over. Popped up in the air. Bumped up towards the net. Swatted over, and that was just in. You betcha has a good effort at it, but couldn't get there in time. Wegman and Kleitsch. And a good placement there by Harlan. It's 4-2.
Not very often do we let a ball drop like that. You know, so. They both were thinking.
Right back corner. This is DeValle, the senior. Popped up by Wegman. Back set. Here's a hammer by Hoffman. Hit out of bounds. Out of bounds off the hands of Jordan Mosier as Hoffman brought the authority again. That time it's 5-2, 3-point lead.
4 rows up on that going into the bleachers. John, that was a hard hit.
Yes, indeed. There's Linus. Line driving it over. And a lift 2-hit violation called. Double hit called at the net as the running attempt there by DeValle. The Hawks get the point of the ball. 6-2 now. The 4-point advantage. Right corner. Line drives over. Back row. Hit awkwardly and out of bounds. Back behind her by Holloway. We'll see how long Coach Spangenberg will let her team play through this. The Hawks a good start here in game 2. They lead by 5, 7-2. Back right corner. Linus sends it over. Popped up. Now back set to the right corner. Hit out of bounds. Almost to the scores table. There's the timeout coming. And the Hawks lead by 6, 8-2. Great start for the Hawks in set number 2. They lead the match 1-0. This is West Delaware State Volleyball on JMCH Sports.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at ForBrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Welcome back in U.S. Health Center. Off the serve by Linus. Here is Wegman hitting it off the block and out of bounds off of Harlan. Hawks get the point. 9-2, 7-point advantage. Linus now will serve back right corner.
Firing all cylinders today. It's great.
As now hit over by Linus. Front set, left corner. Smacked deep and out of bounds by Haley Arkfeld, a junior, as 10-2. Hawks lead by 8. Great start in this match. They're poised, determined to get the first ever title in school program history. Here in the 10th, there is a hit by Ketchum, a touch by Harlan, out of bounds. 11-2, the 9-point lead.
You know, the Hawks just look so poised. They just look like they're just doing what they always do, and Harlan looks like they are just fighting as hard as they can. So it's nice to see that.
Now. Yeah.
A little rattled, even with the 7 seniors. Not a lot of them had varsity experience and were playing in this match a year ago with a lot of talent ahead of them. Here is a missed set, a low set. Hoffman could get to it to win the net, and it goes for Cyclone's third point. 11-3, the 8-point lead. The Hawks playing in their 23rd ever state tournament match here. Their 6th state title game. They have a record of 13-9 after the win over Lewis Central last year. This one is dropped down by Hoffman. She gets the 12th point for the Hawks. 9-point lead, 12-3. As back to serve will be Liz Kolak now. Kolak, the junior from the back right corner. She'll waft it over, back row. Popped up initially by the libero, Mosier. Now pumped over by the Hawks. Mosier gets paws on it again from the middle of the floor. Frederick. It hit the net, comes back over, 4 points. As Zimmer was there for the block, but it just hit low enough, hit the net. And the 4-hit violation called. Hawks will get it going right to left. Kolak serving, 13-3, 10-point lead. Popped up in the air by the libero, Mosier. Now here's a swat over by Arkfeld. A hit by Dimmer. Now Kolak is there. Wegman for the kill, but right there is libero Mosier. Hit to the back row. Linus bumped up front by Kolak. There's a little sideways set over by Ketchum. Now this is hit back by Harlan.
Oh, nice try.
Dimmer could not get a handle on that. Set by Ketchum. It goes into the net. 13-4, the 9-point lead.
That was one of those really quick sets, and Demmer just couldn't reach it. It was just out of her reach, but she'll get it.
Back left corner. Mosier, the libero. Line driving it over from her left hand. Here's Ketchum now. Wegman trying to get in the sideline. She cannot. It goes out of bounds right in front of the Harlan coaches. And the Hawks lead by 8, 13-5. Mosier back to serve. Left corner again. Going left to right. Sends it to back row. Linus gets her hands on it first. Now set right to left. Wegman hit on the line by Frederick. Now a push over by Hopkins. This one mishandled and hit out of bounds by the Hawks. Right in front of Coach Mather. And it's 13-6 now. 13-6 the lead for West Delaware. They lead the match 1-0. Back left corner. Lofting it over is libero Mosier. Now hit over by Wegman after Fleitz touched it. It'll push, catch him on the cover. Now bumped up, puts Wegman to the back middle. Front set. Here's the hammer and got it in the back row for a diving Fleitz to get there. As
almost had it.
That is number 6, Haley Linen, on the Cal young underclassman for Harlan. She's a sophomore.
She moves really well at that middle spot.
13-7, 6-point lead. Sideways shiver over there by Ketchum. Here is a hard hit by Craig to the back row, popped up by Linus. Now the set by Ketchum across the net to Wegman. Frederick bumps it up, now hit to the back row. Front set, little tap over. Popped up by Harlan. Front set, right to left. Hit over by Craig. Pinballs around. Hit over by Ketchum. Back set for the right corner. Hitting it over to Linus. You got whistles and a violation called by Hawks. 2-hit violation called.
Demmer was in the net again.
In the net violation called. And 13-8 and a timeout. Hawks take it. 5-point lead, though. They lead the match 1-0. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Jude's Cafe in Manchester would like to congratulate the West Delaware volleyball team on a fantastic season. Jude's Cafe opens 7 days a week and serves breakfast and noon lunch. Best of luck to the West Delaware volleyball team from everyone at Jude's Cafe in Manchester. Go Hawks!
Back in, 13-8, game 2. Here's the hit by Demmer. Was it touch? No. Called no touch as it goes out the back line. 13-9. Harlan has battled back. Hawks with a good lead in this one, up by as much as 9 in this game number 2. They won game 1, 25-16 by 9. This one's hit off of number 6. That's Linen, Haley Linen, a outside hitter. And goes out of bounds. Hawks get the point. They lead 14-9.
And when you're a power hitter like that and happen to go at an angle, you can hit that off the block and make it go out. That's a very smart move by Wegman. Yeah.
And now a block at the net by Collier and Demmer were there. An effort by Harlan. It's going to fall down. Hawks get their 15th point of set number 2. They lead 15-9. Back to serve. Back right corner is the senior captain, Carly Ketchum, from the right corner. Lining it over, front set. Here's the hammer on top. Dimmer with the block. Fleitz with the dig. Now Linus with the pop over. Front set, left corner. There's a hard slam, but right there is Linus from a knee. It falls down. Miscommunication. Dimmer and Wegman. Nobody stepped to get it. Yeah. And it falls down between them. It's 15-10.
And Wegman was coming out for the hit. Yeah. Dimmer didn't realize she should take that ball for her.
Line drive over, Wegman, Ketchum. Front set near far side. Wegman slaps it over. Here is Hopkins. She puts it over to Ketchum. Front set, Wegman, back row, popped up in the air by the libero Mosier. From out of bounds, pushed over, Dimmer, now Ketchum. Now a little toss over by Collier. Middle of 4, covering right there, Lexi Holloway, the 5'8 sophomore. Here's a kill attempt, but Linus guarding it. Here is a little sideways shiver by Ketchum. Now we have whistles.
And the setter and the net, I think.
Double hit violation called on Harlan right at the net.
That was a good call. Yeah. I mean, she was trying to stay out of the net. She had no choice but to do a double hit, but that was an excellent call.
As now, here is Wegman serving right back corner. 16-10. Popped up in the air. Front set. Left corner will dump over and got it. Two-handed push by Brenda Hopkins, the 5'7" junior. And the Hawks lead by 5, 16-11. Here in this Class 4A title contest, the 6th trip ever. Hawks looking for their first ever state championship for the world of high school girls volleyball, I should say. This one for the right side. Popped over by Craig. Front set. Linus blocked at the net by Frederick, but over. Now Frederick pushes it to the back row. Wegman up front. Front set. Here's Demmer with the swat. It's defended. And there is going to be a double hit called.
You bet. That's a good call.
Trying to just do the sideways shiver over on a fake set was Jessica DeValle Sr., but got caught by the floor official, Mr. Liston. And we go over to the Hawks now, 17-11. And this is going to drop down an ace serve there by Kleitz, and she'll get to try it again. 7-point lead, 18-11.
Their coach is asking what she's doing, but all you got to do is look at her hands. They're not even.
Line drives over, back row, almost a double hit there, but popped up in the air. Now Frederick just flaps it over, flat-footed, diving effort by Kleitz. Now a front set, Wegman, but a block. Frederick right on top of the net. Just smacked it down right on the Hawks side. It's 18-12.
That's a good hard hit, and then she was right there.
Back middle. This is Brenda Hopkins, the junior. Now, hit over to Wegman. Back set, Hoffman. A touch up front by Frederick. Goes out of bounds. But the Hawks get the point. And the ball, they're 6 points away, leading 19-12 now. Right back corner will be Putz. Wegman back with her in the middle. Kleitz and Ketchum up front. Linus and Hoffman. Sending it over, now pumped up. Bumped around. Slapped over. Putz. Up front, good battle. Ketchum won that battle right at the net. Able to push it right through the hands and over the net of Haley Artfeld, the junior, and the Hawks lead by 8, 5 points away from going up 2-0.
You know, and that's one thing that Brett does is he teaches those little things that can win a game.
Front set, Frederick with the block of the net by Hoffman. Now Wegman bumps it. Ketchum. Here's a swat over. Diving effort, not going to get there, and it's out of bounds. Effort by Mosier and also number 1, Sydney Craig. Hawks are 4 points away from going up 2-0.
Julie said I was hitting her when I was excited. I'm
yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it from here. This one's line drived over, and it goes out of bounds off of Harlan. Putz with the serve and with the kill point. Hawks are 3 points away, 22-12. Putz from the right corner. Sub in first for Harlan is number 10. This is a new face, Julia Sorfondon. Sorfondon, a 5'4" senior, one of 7 seniors on the squad for Harlan. Line drives over by Putz. Popped up in the air by Sorfondon. Here's a hard hit. Pinball around in the net, but got over. What a save! Hoffman off the net. Ketchum bumped it over, but then the senior Frederick smacks it over off the net and gets the kill point. 22-13. A talented effort there by Frederick and a talented player. Frederick, her main sport actually is basketball. A Class 4A basketball tournament team for Harlan. They're defending champions last year. She signed to play hoops at the University of South Dakota. 22-13. This is a push over right there with the cover from the knee is Linus. Front set, the windmill in the back row. Got it in right on the back line. Bridget Hoffman and the Hawks are 2 points away, 23-13.
Bridget is timing that so well today. She's pretty on.
She's having fun with it.
Right back corner, jump serve and a line driver from Linus. Back set. There's a swat over. Hit Kleitz from Linus, bumped over by Putz. In the middle of the court, bumped up in the air by Holloway. This one sent over at Linus. Now bumped up by Kleitz, Ketchum, I should say. Wegman gets it over. Nearly a 2-hit, nothing doing. There's a hard hit off the net from Hoffman from the Kleitz Ketchum set. And this one goes off the hands of Linus on the rocket by Taylor Frederick, the 6'1 senior, and it's 23-14.
Man, you guys, this is good volleyball.
I tell you what, that back row is just, they're busting their butts back there. They are passing balls that they're getting hit really hard at them.
Back middle is Haley Arkfeld. Kind of match we expected here, number 1 versus number 2. A switch around from last year when Harlan was the favorite. Now West Delaware is this year. This is hit towards the sideline and sinks it in from the right corner. Does number 12, Jessica Duvall, the 5'8 senior. Hawks still have an 8-point lead. They're 2 points away, 23-15.
And Mathers just over there reminding them, watch the hitter, watch what she's doing.
Frederick gives the Hawks a point, and it's game point. Serves it into the net, and the Hawks 1 point away from going up 2-0 and being 1 set away from the first ever state title. Right back corner. Here is Kola. Lost it over back row. Popped up front. Front set. Left corner. Hit down the line. That's out of bounds. Out of bounds it is. And the Hawks win. 25-15. A 9-point win. Now a 10-point win for the Hawks. And we are 1 set away, folks, from history. The Hawks 1 game away from a match win and the first ever championship win. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
And a welcome back in to the U.S. Health Center downtown Cedar Rapids on this sunny, chilly 44-degree Friday afternoon. The warm conditions inside. And the West Delaware Hawks trying to be the first ever team in West Delaware program in history to win a state title as they're 1 set win away from it here, up 2-0. You've got to come out with that same poise here, Joni, same determination, not let up at all, and come out and not let them get back in this, give them any confidence. You've dominated the first 2. You've won by 9, you've won by 10.
Right, now is the time for them to really take things on and send a message. Keep the cushion when they get one, and make sure that all cylinders are firing. Like I said before, they've got to do their job here.
Now the Hawks up 2-0 with a 25-16, 18-minute win, 25-15, exact 18 minutes as well in the second set as we get ready for this one here. As congratulations to 2 former Hawks doing well at the college level. One of them is the sister of Bridget Hoffman, as Bridget got a lot of skill and talent from Leslie Hoffman, the junior at Mount Mercy in Cedar Rapids. First team for the Midwest Collegiate Conference. Congrats to Leslie. And a senior, Mackenzie Harbaugh at a co-college player, all Iowa Conference volleyball team this year. Congratulations to Mackenzie Harbaugh and Leslie Hoffman, former Hawks, here in this West Delaware volleyball program As here we go, game 3 is underway. Hit back over by the Hawks. As now, Harlan will send it back over. Ketchum bumped up in the air. Now it's swat over by Linus off the bump set by Kleitsch. From the middle of the floor, Mosier bumps it over, sideways style. Here is a back set. A hammer by Hoffman. Right there for the block was Frederick. Now Kleitsch gets her hands on it with the bump. Hitting it over is Wegman. No score here in game 3. Hawks lead the match 2-0. Ketchum bumps it. Now Kleitsch. Now Ketchum off the hands of Harlan. Nice little volley here near a lift violation. Bump back over behind the back style. Here by number 12, Duvall. Hit over. Diving effort. Got down. Hawks are up by a point. 1-0 here in game number 3. The 6th ever state championship match. The Hawks are 0-5, as we've mentioned. 0-1, 0-3, 0-4, 0-6, 2010. This 2015 squad trying to do something that would make history here in the program, of course. This one's tapped over by Frederick. Just a little fingertip tap by Hoffman. That one tipped, but out of bounds. Off of Harlan, the Hawks lead 2-0.
Excellent defense on that. And, watching the ball all the way, they went and took their toes right on that line to make sure it was out.
Right back corner. Line driving it over is put. Back set. Here's a tap over by number 2, Brenda Hopkins. Now a smack over by Linus. Popped up in the row. Far side.
Nice
now
pop.
smacked over. Front set. Ketchum. Hammer by Linus. Popped high in the air. Into the lights here, but Harlan going to try to answer in 3. They do. Get it over in 3 in the form of Hopkins. Back set. Hoffman came. Got it. Just a little rocker, just a palmer there, as just slightly touched, as waiting back for it was Ribeiro. Thought it was going to be a hard smackdown, but Hoffman threw him off. It's 3-0.
She's done that a couple, 3 times now. She just throws him right in her tracks.
Now Putz serves it over. Frederick for the kill, but it lands on Harlan's side in the net, and the Hawks off to a tremendous start here in game 3 as well, leading the match 2-0. They lead this set 4-0.
And one good thing that Mariah Kleitsch did, she saw Frederick doing that. She was over there. That ball was going to get played.
Putz over to number 1, Sydney Craig. It's blocked right back down by Linus where nobody could get to it, and Coach Spangenberg wants a timeout. 5-0 Hawks lead here in set 3. As the Hawks are 20 points away from winning their first ever state title. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Supposed to be working.
He's supposed to be working.
Yeah, exactly.
We keep sending a text after each game. Woot, woot.
And a welcome back in to the U.S. Health Center. Downtown Cedar Rapids. John, Joan, and Julie, the 3 J's here. Courtside is 4A state title match. This one falls down on the Hawks side as Harlan gets their first point here. In game number 3, it's 5-1. Hawks have dominated the first 2 sets, winning 25-16 and 25-15. Here's a line driver, skims the net. Kleitsch, now Linus off the set by Ketchum. Diving effort by Hopkins. This one's thrown over, hit out of bounds. Diving effort by Wegman to the scores table. It's 5-2, 3-point Hawk lead.
If you look at that net, somebody got that net when they were blocking us too. That one of the Harlan girls got that net. It's still moving.
Right back corner, Hopkins. Line drives it, angles it to Putz. Back set, and Hoffman, a block, but out of bounds. Frederick, and then it came into the hands of Arkfeld, the junior. Tried to hit it, but it went off of her hands and out of bounds. 6-2, the 4-point lead. Right corner, here's Linus. Lines it over. Front set. Frederick, that was going to be touched. A block up front by either Hoffman or Wegman goes out of bounds. It's 6-3. Right back corner is number 12, Jessica Duvall, the senior. one's lost it over, popped up, now a little shiver by Ketchum, got it down. Diving effort right to left by Sydney Craig, couldn't get there in time. Hawks lead 7-3.
You know, and until they figure that out, she's going to put that ball there. That's the third time she's put that ball in the same spot. Yeah, exactly.
4-point lead, right corner. Kolak, back middle, popped up front. Back set. Here's Frederick with the hammer down. Boy, she can bring it.
She can.
And this isn't even her number one sport. As I mentioned, going to play basketball at the next level for the University of South Dakota. Frederick, back middle, what an athlete. She's been a part of lots of success here at Harlan.
Definitely.
As two-time defending champions in girls basketball and volleyball the last 2 years. Line drives over, popped up in the air, puts, front set, right to left. Here's Wegman. It's blocked at the net around, but able to recover it and tap it over now is Leinen. This one's blocked back over by Leinen again. Dimmer was going for it, but right at the net, up and over in Leinen. 7-5, 2-point lead, Hawks.
Dimmer just missed it. She was coming down a little bit.
Back middle, here's Frederick. They'll line this one over to Linus. Front set, Ketchum. Here's Wegman off of the block on the right side. Number 8, Lexi Holloway had her left hand up there. It trickles off her fingers and falls to the court. It's 8-5.
She really powered that right through that block.
Now Ketchum, right back corner. Angles it over to the left middle range as there is Claire Dimmer with the block. Front set right to left. Little tap, now block back over. Collier there, the sophomore. Diving effort for Romero Mosier. Couldn't get there in time. Hawks lead by 4, 9-5.
Collier's standing there all by herself, and she's like, not today.
Let's see what I can do with this.
She's having a game.
And she dropped it home. 9-5. Here's Ketchum, right corner. Lost it over. Bump up front. Now a front set just smack near out of bounds by Holloway. Ketchum, now Wegman just a little toss to the bread basket. Got it!
There's the biscuit
Get out
and
your
gravy.
dinner rolls and gravy. 10-5. As it looked like she let up there.
They both did.
She had a cyclone near her.
They both did. They looked at each other.
Oh, wow.
Communication there.
And the Hawks will take it. Up 10-5. Here is Ketchum. Engels to the sideline. Popped up in the air, now bumped to the left corner and pushed over. There's Ketchum with the cover. She twirls around, bumps it up in the air. Here's Wegman, sends it over. Bumped up with a barrel Mosier. A bump to the left corner. That's hit near out of bounds. It goes off the block and out of bounds is the call. On the right side by Dimmer was there. It's 10-6 now. The 4-point lead for the Hawks. Back left side. Right to left. As this one is out of bounds. And a point for Harlan.
Good hard hit by Wegman. I think she thought there was going to be a bigger block there, too.
Back left corner, now lost it over. Hit by Wegman. Nice dive by Ketchum. Now Wegman pops it over. 10-7, 3-point lead. Low tap to hit the antenna. Thank you very much. Brenda Hopkins, the junior, was going for it with her left hand. It just grazed off the side of her left hand and kissed that antenna, and then it went over for the out-of-bounds 11-7, 4-point lead. Hawks back middle. Wegman will serve it over. The jump serve by the senior, and it's hit sideways out of bounds and almost knocking over the far table, the scores table to Vol. She able to hold herself up as 12-7 Hawks have the 5-point lead.
Good effort.
The fairway sign has a dent in it.
Yeah.
As here is Wegman. Popped up in the air by the libero. Now pinballed around, pushed over by Frederick. Front set in the middle. It's line drives over. The cover by the libero, now push over. On the far side by Holloway. This one hit Linus to Mosier, the libero.
Yep.
And trying to avoid the net. She
Again,
does, but it's a 2-hit violation called on Harlan.
Again, that's the only thing she could do. That pass was
Right.
going into the net.
Yep.
She's a back row player, so.
13-7, 6-point lead. This one skims off the net by Wegman. Back set, the hammer off the block
nice
up
shot.
front, and it falls. Point for Harlan. 13-8 now, the 5-point advantage. Back middle. This is Lexi Holloway. Front set now, Linus down the line, hit awkwardly and out of bounds. Frederick tried to get to it, kind of lost her balance, was on a knee and hit it one-handed and out of bounds. Her teammate couldn't get there. Hawks lead by 6. They're 11 points away from the first ever state title. 14-8. Pleitch pops it over. Back row up front. Back set. Here's the hit. She was in the net. You betcha. as a great effort by Lyman, but her momentum carried her into the net. It's 15-8, 10 points away.
You could just see their faces dropping, but they're still fighting.
Here is Kleitsch. Line drive popped up in the air. Frederick bumps it up front. Here's a kill attempt, blocked back over. Now we have whistles. And a line violation called on Harlan.
He was clear over.
Lift violation.
Take your pick.
If it wasn't going to be a lift,
He's
he was
calling him
clear
too,
over on
but-
the other side of the net.
Yeah.
So.
16-8, a Harlan timeout. We'll keep it right here. Thanks to all 43 of our sports boosters, our extra sponsors for the tournament: Bowling Camp, Murdoch Funeral Home, Jude's Cafe, and Sheer Magic. Want to welcome in everybody listening online at KMCH.com, worldwide on your smartphone app at KMCH, on YouTube at the KMCH radio channel, on Mix 94.7 FM. Glad to have you along with in-studio producer Rob Edwards, John Swisher, Joan Salo, and Julie Vasky back with you here as the Class 4A final. Number 1 West Delaware, 48-2. Number 2 Harlan at 37-5. The Hawks trying to tie what that 06 team did wins-wise at 49-1, trying to become the tied leader in wins as they're second right now and trying to win the first ever state title in program history. 16-8 the lead. They're 9 points away from doing it. 2-0 match lead. Here is Kleitsch. Serves it over. Popped up in the air. Front set. Left corner. Tapped over. Catch him there. Now Kleitsch. Now Wegman hits it to the far side. It's played by Harlan. This one is blocked down by Hoffman. A little left-handed block there, right down the court. Nobody could get there. Hawks lead 17-8, 8 points away.
She moved her hand right at the last second on that and put it right down.
Line drive to the sideline. Up towards the net. Frederick got it down. A kill point there from the middle of the floor with fierceness there. Taylor Frederick. Hawks lead though 17-9, still 8 points away.
As hard as Harlan can hit the ball, they're just kind of pushing it over and trying not to make mistakes here. So
yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying not to make mistakes.
Yep.
Playing not to lose.
Yeah.
Down 2-0. Front set. Catch him. Here's Linus. Back row. Popped up. Front set. Frederick, a hard hammer. Catch him there. Nice cover. Now a push over by Collier. Up front. Just a little sideways shiver. Nice cover by Kleitsch. Collier hit over by Wegman. Harlan now. Front set. There's a block. Pinball around, pops up in the air. Harlan will bump it over in the form of Mosher to Ribeiro. Bumped up front set, catch him. Here's Linus. Nice dig by Mosher on the dive. There's a hit into the net. Hawks hit the 18th point, and we're 7 points away. 18-9.
I'm a little excited here, folks.
Yeah. we coached with Mather for a lot of years. We've been down here to the state tournament
Nobody
a
can
few
do
times.
There's no
We want it
doubt
so bad for Mather.
the passion, the devotion, the dedication you two have put in this program, as there is a hit into the net off of Kleitsch, a hard hit by Frederick. Among others, that's going to mean a lot to, if this happens here in moments, which it's gonna. You two, I know the excitement what you're going through right now. There is a hit with all the frustration and the 5 times you've been here, as there's a line drive hit. It falls down off the hands of Kleitsch. 18-11, a 7-point lead. And now, this one, hit over to the left side. Got it down. Linus off the set by Ketchum. 6 points away, 19-11.
She's got a rifle for an arm today.
And she is having a blast.
But Julie, we've seen
I've never seen her laugh and smile as much.
We've seen that throughout the season. That's how loose these girls are. They're just playing relaxed. Front set, just put it over. No set there by Ketchum. Tried to sneak it over. Harlan able to defend it. 19-11. Front set across the net. Got a two-hit violation call on the set by Ketchum.
That doesn't happen very often with her, but yeah, you could tell.
Came off a little wonky.
That's a nice
wonky?
word. Wonky. There's a new one, folks.
I thought I'd throw that in.
We make them up all the time. There's our next one. 19-12, blocked at the net. And there is hit backward and out of bounds. Hawks are 5 points away. 20-12. 5 points from history-making state tournament title winning fashion. 20-12. Right corner. Here's Kolock. Line drive over. Bumped up in the air. A back front set. Frederick off the block of Timber up front and out of bounds. It's 20-13.
She really is just an athlete. It's going to be fun
is.
watching her, I'm sure, at the state tournament again for basketball, too, like you said. She is an athlete.
As now, back middle. This one sent over, popped up around. Now off the hands and diving on the floor. Mosher couldn't get there. Goes out of bounds, 21-13. Now right back corner is Ketchum. Hawks are 4 points away. Here is Ketchum, right back corner. Lost it over, popped up in the air by Frederick. Front set, little tap over. There is Ketchum from a knee. Linus pops it up. A push over by Collier. Popped up in the air by the libero. Now left corner. Hit over to Ketchum.
I thought that might have caught the end.
Yep, it was close. This one's bumped up in the air by Harlan. Left side, smacking it over. Back row was Arkfeld. Now Wegman will get it over to Mosier. 21-13, game 3. Hawks can win in 4 points. Front set. Here's Wegman. It's blocked back down. And under, though, on Harlan's side of the net. Hawks get the point. And we're 3 points away. 22-13. Let's do this.
You talked to those girls out there on that court, too, and they all want it for Mather. Just as bad.
Oh, absolutely. We talked about it for Mather. All the girls who got so close and never got there. All the coaches are part of it. And Addie Brooks, of course, who can't be a part of them playing on the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
This one's hit backwards and out of bounds. It'll be Harlan point, 22-14. As the anticipation around us here, the Hawk faithful. This one is going to be in. She snuck it in the left corner. That's Jordan Mosier. The senior libero got the ace that time. As Mosier came in the tournament with 33 aces, she leads the team in that category. 22-15, 7-point lead. This one's hit. That's kicked the line again. It will sneak that one in as Wegman and Ketchum had their eagle eyes out and thought that one was going to go, but it just touched the line, 22-16.
She's a good little server.
Mosier left-handed again. This one's hit right side, out of bounds by Wegman. 22-17, a timeout. Coach Mather,
Air freezer,
and company wants a timeout.
Calm them down a little bit.
And we'll take it with them. This is West Delaware Volleyball, KMC Sports.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services would like to congratulate the West Delaware volleyball team on their winning season. Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester, proud to support the West Delaware Hawks volleyball team and wish them continued success.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Hi, this is Shannon, owner of Sheer Hecke Salon and Spa in Manchester, located at 214 West Marion Street. Book your appointment now to get that full spa experience. Call 563-608-4999. Best of luck to all you athletes.
Welcome back in to the state tournament. This one's pinballed around. Harlan gets another point after the timeout. Hawks still lead this match as our scoreboard disappeared from us. As this one is hit down, another point for Harlan. Harlan gets the point again. It's 22-14. 22-19, I should say. The 3-point lead. Harlan's really battled back here. Hawks had a commanding lead on this one. This one popped around, now bumped over by Wegman. From the middle, hit the net.
4 hits.
4 hits called. No block by Demmer. She was right there, but no block. It's 23-19. We are 2 points away from history.
Definitely needed that break serve there.
Back middle is Wegman. Line drives it over. Hit over by Harlan. Back set. Collier. Off the hit of Harlan over. Front set. Here is Linus. Gets it in. Got it. Over set point. Match point away. The history in the West Delaware volleyball program. We are 1 point away, folks. It's 24-19. Angled over. Back row. Front set. The hit over. Now up to the net. Front set. Linus. It's blocked around. Comes back down on Dimmer's side. A little shimmy over. There it is. There it is. The West Delaware Hawks have won. It fell down on Harlan side. 25-19. West Delaware has won the Class 4A state title. In all the frustration, all the tears over the years, the joyful tears, the tears of happiness now this year as the Hawks 0 for 5 until this year. They've won the state title. In their 23rd state match, they improved their record to 14-9 in their 6th trip to the state tournament. 3-0 victory here this afternoon, 25-19, the closest and the final one of the day. The West Delaware Hawks. And oh my goodness, what a feeling this is for you ladies and for those ladies, for all the West Delaware volleyball fans that have sat through this years of frustration, enjoyment, but a lot of success too along the way.
Yeah, that's a definite. It's just so emotional to see those girls get that. They deserve it. Brett deserves it. The whole program deserves it. They are just tremendous, tremendous people.
Miles all around, hugs all around, and the parents up to our left. The years of dedication, the work they put in, especially the senior dads and the moms, and the great support here. Huge amount of orange and black, and I look up and I see former Hawks as well. Allison Pasker, I looked to my left. She was listening through text on class yesterday. That's how much it means to these former players. And hello to all those former players. And the 2015 team has reached the ultimate goal. The state title for the West Delaware Hawks volleyball program is in the books. The Hawks get the victory here this afternoon, a final set that takes 20 minutes as the Hawks improve on to 49-2. They match the 2006 team at 49 wins. 37-6 is what Harlan ends, but 49-2. West Delaware, they tie for the most ever wins in the West Delaware volleyball program, and they get the first ever state title. As we listen in to the PA announcer here and some of the comments coming from the all-tournament team here. As Mariah Kleitch is named on all-tournament team. Congratulations to her, the senior libero. Jordan Mosier from Harlan gets the honor as well. 25-19, the final set score. 25-15 in game 2, 25-16 in game 1. A 3-0 sweep. The Hawks get a little revenge. They take the sweep just as Harlan did to them. Check that, 3-1 was the score last year, I should say, as they're able to get the sweep. Something Harlan could not do last year, but 1 versus 2 is won by the number 1 team again this year, but this time it's West Delaware. As Taylor Frederick, no surprise there, she'll be on the all-tournament team as the fine senior for Harlan. Bridget Hoffman, no surprise, a senior middle hitter. As Carly Ketchum, another one on the all-tournament team. 3 of them for the Hawks. Carly Ketchum, the senior setter. As the all-conference selections are in the books, and the all-tournament team selections are in the books. All-tournament team picture being taken right now. We'll come back for much more here, a full post-match, and remind you, West Delaware fans are in the area tonight. Come on out to the high school, West Delaware High School in Manchester, inside the Hanson Auditorium. 5:30 will be the reception, welcome home celebration ceremony at the high school in Hanson Auditorium. Come on out if you're in the area. It'll be a full night of celebrating this outstanding team in this West Delaware program. Coach Mather picking up win number 702 with the first state title ever, as 702, 168 career in 22 years, his 20th year at West Delaware, 672 and 141. But the biggest one of them all right here today, the state title in the 10th appearance, the 23rd match. The Hawks 14-9 now all-time to state tournament since 2003. Much more to come. The state tournament champions of the Hawks going to get their trophy right now. And the crowd standing, applauding all around us. This is West Delaware. State champion volleyball from KMCH Sports.
For all your landscaping projects, call Jason at Phillips Landscaping in Dyersville. He specializes in retaining walls, patios, fire pits, ponds, waterfalls, flower and rock gardens, and more. Call Phillips Landscaping at 563-599-6069 for your estimate. Best of luck to all area athletes.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beavers also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beavers Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beavers to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Sheer Magic has 3 full-time stylists and a nail tech, plus airbrush makeup, making them your full-service salon in Manchester. Sheer Magic is accepting new clients, and walk-ins are welcome. Come into Sheer Magic today at 813 East Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-4120 to make your appointment today. Go Hawks!
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking, where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Walk to the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy Buick and certified pre-owned Chevy Buick GMC and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. They have big town inventory with small town service. Stop and say hi. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence. And go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com. That's DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
AK Sports in Manchester offers team apparel, screen printing, hunting and fishing supplies, and more. Get your game on with AK Sports, your local sporting apparel store, and more in Manchester.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Jude's Cafe in Manchester would like to congratulate the West Delaware volleyball team on a fantastic season. Jude's Cafe opens 7 days a week and serves breakfast at noon lunch. Best of luck to the West Delaware volleyball team from everyone at Jude's Cafe in Manchester. Go Hawks!
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Benton. Your vision is our primary focus.
For over a century, Anderson has been helping families make their homes brighter, more comfortable, and more beautiful. They do it by making quality windows and doors, setting the bar high and raising it day after day, year after year, making Anderson the leader in doors and windows. Contact local vendor Delhi Lumber at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
And a welcome back in to the U.S. Health Center downtown Cedar Rapids as we start to put the winning championship touches on this broadcast. As what a day it was here. What a day, what a week for this team, just taking each step at a time, trying to get to this point. This has been the goal here, of course, for the last couple of years, but especially this year to get back there with this group of seniors, who 5 of them were on the team as freshmen when they were one and done in the 2012 state tournament, but just kept on working. And Coach Mather never missing a beat, keep on doing what he was doing. And my goodness, what a scene it was, and what a scene it was for these girls to come over, and for these girls to realize and think about the past and worry about the little things that it means a lot. We talked about it with you and Julie, and they come over and presented you with the rose for all your time and dedication in the program, your years. You're right there with Coach Mather when we started in the mid-'90s here, building this program to what it is today, so that rose is very deserving.
Well, thank you, and I think it's just more of the fact that they didn't want me to jump on the basket like I've threatened for every year they've gone to. So Julie and I said that they're going to let me do it. So
a rose for the queen.
Yeah. and now fitting, they gave another rose away to Mick Neverman, who spent countless hours and time with the Hawk Volleyball Club, and just what amount of knowledge that man knows about the sport of volleyball as well.
Yeah, you know, there's so many people behind the scenes here that they wouldn't have enough roses to give out. You know, it's just been like Julie sitting right here too. We lived and breathed this for so many years, and to see Brett get this now means so much to us as a staff that worked with him and knew how intense he was, and had our times with him that we had to sit down and go, now we're gonna battle this out, but also all the fun times that we remember, and there's not a more deserving person, if you ask me.
Yeah, and he hates to lose, so
yeah,
he got it.
Definite. He didn't have to.
There he comes. He's on his way over here. We'll take a break, get him settled in. Brett Mather joining us. This is West Delaware Volleyball from KFCH Sports.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services would like to congratulate the West Delaware volleyball team on their winning season. Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester, proud to support the West Delaware Hawks volleyball team and wish them continued success.
Hi, this is Jamie Vaskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Do you suffer from chronic or acute pain? Long-Term Medical Supply now offers pain relief for you with their non-prescription TENS device. Shop their convenient location in downtown Manchester and find pain relief in as little as 15 minutes with a TENS device from Long-Term Medical Supply.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Sheer Magic has 3 full-time stylists and a nail tech, plus airbrush makeup, making them your full-service salon in Manchester. Sheer Magic is accepting new clients, and walk-ins are welcome. Come into Sheer Magic today at 813 East Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-4120 to make your appointment today. Go Hawks!
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at ForBrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.